Valencia is a tough track to get right.
It is. It is. Right, and we're live. We're going to do the race review, basically watch the replay back and pick up on the incidents and things like that. My replay chopped the first few laps, so on lap 6, watching...
Oh, that's good. I got all my 4 accidents in the first 6 laps.
Go through, so basically got Maverick out front, Phil, Botha second, so after 6 laps it's quite a gap. So he's around first corner and Bota's just heading towards it. Third got Tinnis and Harrison. You guys are still running pretty close at that point. Tell you what, you got lucky in that in the curve at the end of Mountain Straight when all those guys spun.
Me, yeah.
Yeah, you nearly got taken out.
Nearly, I almost got sandwiched, but I capitalized quite well.
Steve, are you streaming?
Yes.
Or just on Discord?
No, streaming. We're live.
On Twitch?
Yes. Yep, so you can watch watch through.
Hang on. Yeah.
Yep, there was actually, did you want to watch what I should do? I'll just load the other replay up first. We'll have a look at that incident because I didn't get it. It was before this. That's why Tinnis's car's all beaten up. But that one there, it's a real short one. I watched it just before. PANORAMA, that one, I think. Yep. So this is just the incident. I think it was how it would have been like lap 3, maybe lap 4.
Which incident?
Which of the many?
So this is the start, so we'll be able to get a good view of that, which is cool. Fairly civilized start. Everyone gave each other plenty of room, which was good. There's almost a touch.
Goodness, bumped you.
That's okay.
So we started, yeah. Hey Matt, how you doing, mate? So it started at 5 AM. Got light really quick, a bit of fog in the distance there, that's pretty cool. Ooh, a bit of a nudge of the wall. A couple of people actually, did you see that?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
What was that?
So was that Ferrari out there? Who's that? That is Brandon Webley. Let's have a look at that. Looks like you got a bit wide. Yeah, just cold tyres, maybe brakes, and then there was a car behind. Looked like a Porsche, actually.
Racing with Brandon at the moment.
Yeah, whoever that was in that Porsche. Let's have a look.
The other Porsche was Jake.
No, that's me.
Or you.
I don't remember that. Oh, yes, I do. I had a bit of a snap oversteer thingy there.
Like selective memory.
But it was a
select. Oops.
It was a like a bit of a screen freeze, like a tiny little thing. It caused me to. I thought it was stepping out. Right, so Maverick's pretty much getting his race underway and just starting to clear out. What happened there? Oh, okay. This is the incident. Right, I see. Gunter sent me this replay, so he's done a bit of it and then he's skipped back to watch this. Okay, so basically we had a look at that. I'll just go back again. Watch, okay, the trajectory of, so Straley's on the left and Gunter's on the right. Now watch Straley, he's going in a straight line. You watch his trajectory changes as they come to the braking zone. Boom. So he comes across quite a bit. It's hard to see with that car in the way.
You didn't see him, I think. I should see him.
You should have known he was there, yeah. So, but he's well on the right, and then so he was coming across obviously to get a better braking zone. But what happened? It caused the collision.
I think it's more muscle memory than anything else.
Yeah. So that
Do that
there,
automatic.
we can see that there's like a line in the middle of the track. It's like a, I don't know, some sort of rubber line, or the tarmac's missing or something.
Yeah.
So when you can see the line there, and so it's beside his car. It's hard to see there. That's the line, which is pretty much the center of the track. So at this point, he's on the right. Here comes Gunter. He's got a huge run. Okay, and then Australia come across a little bit too much, but if they had been in a straight line, they both would have braked. The impact caused the cars to sort of be unsettled. Gunter was saying that he got rotation from it, and the car started to turn. He couldn't stop it from turning in. And the point of contact, it kind of looks like Australia's front wheels are not quite up with Gunter's back wheel. So I mean, it's a hard one. It sort of looks almost like a racing incident, but there's just a little.
Yeah.
It's sort of just the blame lies more on Australia a little bit on that one. And it was a hard call, but the aftermath was what sort of gave us the decision. That's all. So you see what happens.
F.
Boom. So effectively, they both got damage. Yeah. Don't be political. It's a hard one, man. It's really hard. But the end result was Australia finished second. Gunter finished sixth, I think, where they would have finished, quite a bit better because there was quite a few dropouts. But the amount of damage it caused, Gunter wouldn't have been in that position to be hit by Jaco, who was adjusting his brake bias apparently. So yeah, we've given Australia just a 10-point penalty for that, and a warning for all three drivers. So because Gunter played a part in that as well. And then poor Jaco coming through, adjusting his brake bias, brake way too late, so he should have been on the brakes well before that. Go back a little bit. So normally you'd be braking, like for me, I'm braking at the start of that. I'm braking about here. Okay, he's coming on like well, and
That's Dennis's car.
oh, it is the wrong car. That's, hang on a second. Here you are. Boom. Yes, it was late, man. And
Yeah.
so if the cars weren't there, you probably would have made that corner.
Yeah. I actually started turning, and then the back end sort of started slipping away from me.
Yeah.
To try to avoid Gunter.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was that. And then the rejoin was probably the hardest thing. I'm not sure if you have your map up, Tennis. Yeah. Sorry, Jaco. But nearly collected Harrison on the way through there. Yeah. So that was close, and that was what your warning was for, more the rejoin, not for the braking late thing. So
That's it. I'm happy to take the warning.
so that's what we came to with that one. I feel bad for Australia because he was having such a good race, and he's a good racer. It was just unlucky.
He came second. I feel bad for him.
Yep.
Lack of judgment.
Yeah, it happens to all of us at some point. Oh, okay. Load this one back up.
Stroll came second. I feel bad for him. Feel bad for Gunter.
Yeah, well, that was the yeah. It was just that little move across which caused the entire thing. Dog, stop trying to dig the floor. You're not going to get anywhere. Alright, so we can probably push forward a bit. So that's me in the pits. Oh, hang on. What? Oh, I was already damaged at that point, so I'll carry on.
Stop scratching.
Alex's car was pretty second hand by then.
Yeah.
So you had four.
I need a warning too. I got a really bad rejoin on the mountain.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who I hit.
Yep.
Said, sorry. Yeah, but I need penalty points.
Okay, we'll have a look.
Something.
Oh, good man, reporting yourself.
Yeah, well, why not?
We'll have a look when we get to it. So who's this? This is car 721. So that's Bathurst, second place. So Phil's way. Tink, stop! Wait, stop digging, dog. It's carpet, not dirt. Yep. So Phil, he was just in a class of his own, man. He was gone. That car looked as clean at the end, I reckon, as what it did at the start. Mr. Buta.
He was 40 seconds in front of me in Stroll
See,
when
mate.
we were second and third, but he was behind us.
Yep.
And in first. He's miles ahead.
Yep. And then here's the battle. So here you got Tinnis and Harrison. I've joined a lap down behind them. So this could be interesting.
Harrison got pretty close to Tinnis at some point.
Yeah, I think we'll watch this for a little while.
Almost got him, but then the tyres just died.
So I don't think there's any other battles going on at this point.
I think his damage... We both had damage at that point, but his was worse than mine.
That your car was a bit skatey out of the cutting, wasn't it?
Ah, yeah, it was terrible.
That's how I lapped myself, but there was you had a bit of a moment there too. I wonder if that's a good camera shot. I think there's another one.
About halfway through the race, I turned my ABS 1 up and it fixed that corner.
Oh, okay.
Should have done it sooner, but oh well. It was a lot slower with the extra ABS, but it was safer.
Hmm.
What is Custard Square?
Yeah.
Hey Alex, when you get ads, do you get the same ads that we do?
Ads. I don't get ads because I
Stop
got
by for entertainment. Well, yeah, a whole tray of custard square. All right. Nice. I hope you got a good weight training exercise to burn that off. Whoa, Harrison. Pushing hard, eh?
Yeah, I was pushing the whole race. I didn't really stop.
We've got another 2 followers last night, which is good. So we've 18 to go. We'll button box it away. Give it away. Suppose I should mention sponsors here now. So Bitmart and Titanium Technologies. Thank you for sponsoring the series again. Was that Ferrari on the straights? Were you catching it, or was he pulling away from
Yeah.
it?
Nah, I was eating it on the straight.
Yeah, mind you, it looks like he's got damage. So
Yeah, he had front end damage.
oh yeah.
I was stuck in the Venta sandwich for a good portion of that race.
Right. Interesting too. Like, say I come out of the pits fairly close behind you, and over it took 2 laps before the tyres actually started to get any decent amount of speed in them. Because it's a kind of track you can't help but push when you come out.
Yeah.
Isn't
Because
it?
it's a big long straight out of the pit.
Yeah. Then the S's do the dipper. Let's have a
I don't
quick.
know how you guys know the names of these corners.
Grew up with them. I did have that
Yeah.
skin. That's a cool skin, that Porsche. So 45's that. Oh, Jake, yeah. He did that himself, didn't he? Alright, 28, so that's Strahl. So where was he? 7th.
At this point, yeah, 7 goes on.
Yep. That's Brandon. I thought he was higher though. He must have had an issue as well. There's Gunther. That skin looks cool too. The Mad Bull. So the Red Bull. Bob. We're a bit out of sync. Uncle Joe. Yeah, he had a bit of damage early on too. Is that Adrian? Bonnet's there's about a 3-inch gap in his bonnet. Crazy 10 laps in and everyone's carrying damage. Alex and who had the pink Mercedes? Oh, Kalo, Stephen D'Amato.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini, sorry. What did I call it?
Mercedes.
Did I? Huh.
Yes.
But he normally runs a Mercedes, that's why.
Oh, you guys look how good mannered I am.
Yes, you did really well, Alex.
Yeah, definitely.
There was a point that I pulled up behind you and I thought that you were going to put up a fight, and I was really amazed by the fact that you just pulled out of the way and just sort of relinquished the
When I don't
position.
got the pace. If you got similar pace, then I would fight you. But I
Yeah.
don't have the pace, so I fight you.
Alright.
No use.
And that's Adrian.
The
There's
same with Adrian, he did the same. When I pulled up behind him, he just jumped out of the way.
a leader again. Oh, good look. He's got his rain light on too. Good man. What about Bota? Yep, rain light's on.
I fight and lose time. So
Tennis. Yep.
Bofa was doing really well. It's a shame he had to leave.
Yeah.
Yep, rain light. Checking you all. Harrison's is
I
on.
did it, Joe. I got a
Oh,
rain light on.
I don't know if mine was on. I'm sure I put it on.
Oh, that's a
Yep,
bad
it's
example
on.
there, Crossynz.
Say it again, sorry.
If you didn't have your light on, that would have been a bad example.
Yeah, I know. It's on.
200 points penalty, yeah.
Yeah, 15-second penalty for no rain light.
I don't know if I had mine on.
Okay, so Yako dropped back a bit. Australia's back there, followed by Jake. I'm sure there's a pass coming up here. I don't know if it was on this lap. That hill looks very steep. I'm sure it's not that steep in real life where the people are standing.
I walked up to Eau Rouge, and on television it doesn't look that steep, but it's incredible steep.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a nice shot where they place the camera on the bottom of the hill and they follow the car's up. That gives you a good idea of the inclination of it. But Alex, she looks pretty close to Orange, don't you?
There was it.
Not really
I
that
go
far.
far about an hour.
No,
Yeah. And to Nürburgring, 45 minutes.
nice.
Whee!
It's my code brown.
Yep.
To Hockenheim, about 2 hours.
Whoa. You
And
have a
Stanford, 2 hours too.
tank slap there. Now, was there any, like, we're all kind of spaced out now, eh? There wasn't a lot of action, except for trying to, I was trying to unlap myself, because I was a lap down, but,
Yeah, there was a point that I got pretty close to Harrison, but then I had a big incident.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened with the rest of the track. I don't follow what everybody else was doing.
I accidentally hit my pit limiter coming down the mountain.
That's like this.
Good for that engine.
Yeah, it didn't really help.
So what were you thinking at this part of the race, Alex? What was your plan as far as strategy went?
Just be
Get to the end?
safe.
So were you thinking about
Safe
pit stops
and-
though? How
and-
far you wanted to go before you pitted for damage, or?
Yeah, I just got the first damage, and then said, okay, it was 20 seconds, 21 seconds
Yep.
damage. I think, okay, let's go to the pit stop. I mean, go to the half, do my normal pit stop,
Hmm.
and I thought it was okay.
Hmm.
It was fast, but
Yep.
the second stint was I got like three crashes.
Right.
Horrible.
Yeah, my second stint was the same. Oh shit.
So it's a 13 after 12 laps, and Phil Antoon had a 13-second lead over Bota.
I thought Bota left earlier. I don't know. I didn't realize he was still on track.
Yeah, he did. He said he had to go, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got
we-
to keep his kids.
Kids, yeah.
We both started around 80-ish liters, and he left right as I hit about 10.
Yeah, but it was a race where he normally can't race on Mondays anyway. So
Yeah.
boat is real quick.
Yes, Harrison. And that Porsche's looking quite. It was fast at this point. I come out of the pits and the thing was flying, but I don't. It didn't feel like I was taking unnecessary risks. If you know what I mean, it just.
Sort of really dialed in.
Yeah, you get the flow going, and that's.
That was me, and then I got cocky and everything went wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that you said you owned the mountain and then it owned you.
I nearly did.
It was making you think that you've owned it.
Yeah, it was. To be fair, it is my most hated track in the game. I always do shit.
Yours.
Yeah, I hate Bathurst.
Yeah, I love it. I really do. I hate. Well, hate's a strong word. I dislike
Highly dislike.
Indianapolis, and I dislike Barcelona. But I always, well, not always. I tend to have good races at Barcelona, or good portions of races. Not always good results.
I love Kyalami.
Kyalami's awesome. Same thing. As, I always make mistakes at Kyalami, but I like the track. Oh, Harrison, bit of a squiggle there. So you don't use that exit ripple at all, there, Harrison?
Normally, I try to. Just depends how much I ruin the braking point or not.
Okay.
Because you and Gunther have made up a lot of places, huh? From after your pit stops.
Yeah. So ahead of me's Alex. He was broken, so he's coming down the mountain. I'm just coming up it. Joe, I think I lapped 3 times, and Bob also I lapped. Actually, no, I unlapped myself against Bob, and then when I come to pass him again, I was a bit worried because he was always saying how hard he is to pass. So I was just really patient, and then got a run and got him. And at that point, that was the dying laps of the race. Gunther was catching me, but I'd put my fuel. I didn't tell Gunther this. I put my fuel down to map 4 to save fuel, and he was catching me, so I put it back up, and he was still catching me, but not as much, just a little bit.
No, Halo, you had a good race towards the end. There was some point that I had to defend against him because he nearly overtaken me.
Yeah, the last like 3 or 4.
So it looks like both Kalo and Kramer had it fixed. So Adrian's fixed in the BMW because his bonnet was up and now it's nice and silky smooth again.
Kalo was saying he crashed 4 times before his first pit stop.
Okay.
He ended up in what, 5th or something.
Yep. Well, Valencia should be a good change for people because it's nice and open.
Open.
Yeah.
Wide.
See, the track limits at Valencia are sort of on the other side of those barriers.
Yeah. Lots of runoff. I was hoping to see a kangaroo this year. I'm still waiting. No kangaroo.
Kangaroo to make an opinion.
Right.
Yeah, bad immersion here.
Yeah, that's good. Bad immersion. Alright, so Gunther was there. Oh yeah, so Gunther's catching up to Brandon. That could be a good little battle forming. Where are you? Oh, you're a second behind. Whoa. What was that?
Yeah,
Were you looking at something else?
I think so.
There was the kangaroo. Sorry?
Yeah.
What happened to Tennyson? Oh, so you've already got past.
Yeah, he pitted for his damage.
Ah, okay, right. I'll go back to Gunther because he's getting close. Do. Low streamers, Twitchies.
That's when I was looking at the bug crawling up my wall.
Ah, yeah, maybe you said that.
Yeah,
I was thinking,
Because I was coming up over the top
Yeah,
of it.
I would look at bugs crawling up the water rather than looking in my game. I think that's more important than that.
Yeah, I was making sure I wasn't like a fucking redback or something next to my head.
Yeah.
Whoa. So it's Jake, is it? Ahead of Gunter there. He's pushing hard.
My dog stepped
Yeah,
on a
so
bee.
Gunter's trying to unlock himself.
Quite often if I'm in that position... Oh, that was a big hit. Let's go have a look at that. Gotta tell what number's Jake. Number
And I
6.
saw her face, and I'm a believer.
So what happened there? He just got on the gas a bit early, did he?
Looks like it.
Didn't break it, no.
Yeah, he ran wide and couldn't stop the... Yep. Okay.
These barriers are lethal in this game.
They
I
are,
think
they're nasty.
They are made to be more aggressive than other places.
Yep. Okay, so let's have a look. So Maverick's all on his own still.
I think he was on his own the whole race.
Boto is coming up to the cutting, so he's well behind. So Phil's up at McPhillamy Park, and Boto's at the cutting, just about to put a lap on Alex.
Hmm?
Helicopter cam. It's actually not a great view, that. Oh, you had improved aerodynamics on that orange machine. Get a bit more
Sorry,
air.
I ignored the blue flags. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shit of a track to let blue flags go.
Yep.
Like I said in the general track, you have to sort of just let them wait behind them till the end of the mountain.
That's a cool camera views through there, through the dipper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the real life ones they use in the V8 supercars.
Because the dipper that have the big long crane boom one that follows the cars around. Well, it could be Forest Elbow actually through here. Well, I used to.
So I know that's a camera angle.
Wow, that's a beaten up Yarko Venta right there.
Yep.
Fair bit of damage.
Then my car handled better than after I fixed it.
Yeah, my car was better with the damage. I should never have fixed it.
Australia looked like he was pushing. He was in 5th there. And he's got Jake behind him chasing, so Jake's just coming out. So fair bit of Oh, I see he's pushing to catch up with Yarko.
Yeah.
But no, you were well in front at that point.
He wasn't catching up at that point. He was falling behind.
Right.
Yeah, he had his damage at that point.
Mm.
What if Jake had to pit? Probably not actually. He just pretty much grazed the wall, didn't he? Car looks okay. That's a good thing about that skin. The damage doesn't show up too much.
I think it was a all side damage on his door, probably.
Bob's car looks immaculate. It's not a scratch on. It's like showroom condition. Gorsko, I think, had 20 seconds of damage all told by the time I pitted. Okay. So that was from more than just from that incident, right? Le plan. Where's Uncle Joe? There he is. So Uncle Joe's getting lapped.
Now he's passing.
That's
Fighting for the
Maverick.
lead.
He's going for an overtake on Maverick.
I think we all had a couple of minor bumps there, man. Okay, so he's through. And Tinnis he's not far behind. On track. Alex. So how do you pronounce your team name? Is it Karskoppen?
Kaaskoppen.
Karskoppen.
It's like cheeseheads.
Cheesehead.
Oh, really? oh, you were copping his head, didn't it? I didn't know Cars was cheese.
No.
Awesome. Cheesehead. Like one kiss with a Ferrari bonnet coming down the hill. Oh yeah.
How did you get to that level, Alex?
Excuse me?
How did you get to car scope?
How do you get your car scope? That's a nickname for Dutch people.
Ah, okay.
Is that like a racial term?
Ah,
No, just a fun kind of.
yeah.
His car's screwed. He's turning to the right.
Yeah, that's Brandon.
It's probably similar to like a Kiwi and a Wallaby and that sort of thing.
Oh, yep. Aussie Kiwi sort of rivalry. Whoa!
Yeah.
Missed that. The camera was trying to catch up. Okay, let's change camera view.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, yep. His aero was buggered, man. Went to turn in. Let's have a look at that again.
Get around that curve on there.
He had too much right.
Oh, he could hardly keep the thing in a straight line. Look at it.
Yeah. So he went to turn right and it turned a lot.
Yep.
He is
Well,
the
that's
one
why
that
those
took
boards
out
are
the
missing.
braking mark, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should deduct points of people for braking points being destroyed.
Yeah.
I thought I took it out actually, but no. Okay, good.
A good spin.
Glad we saw that. Wibbly, Gunther. Pretty much running on their own at that point, aren't they? Wibbly.
Yeah, I think the only people fighting for
Yeah.
position on track is me and Yakko, but we're not really fighting.
Yeah.
Anyone get it?
There's still a bit of a gap at this point.
Yeah, we're in a stalemate of like 3.5 seconds the whole time
Good
until
point.
it.
Yeah. Anyone get a drive through? Do you know?
Catch up. I could catch up in the corners, and then on the stretch you would pull away from me again.
Lamborghini. That thing is fast, eh?
I don't
Okay.
think anyone got a drive through the pits really easy.
Okay, so I think I'm chasing Alex for position now.
Was it?
Yeah, it was,
I
yeah.
thought it
But,
was.
and you waved me past. I'm like, okay, thank you.
I thought,
Oh, yeah, because you backed out here, so yeah, you have it. Yeah.
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 Damn.
Doesn't look like it's backing out. No.
I backed down.
Oh, I forgot about
He's
that.
at a back out.
Let's have a look at that again.
If Alex didn't back out, he's at a back.
With the iRace.
He was so scared I was back. I was gonna punt him. He was punting himself.
Took the iRace line.
The accelerators like gave it a big boot full.
And I thought I did it, but so nah.
No, I appreciate that because it's I didn't want to push into that corner, but I thought I'm side by side. Surely we can go through there.
That wasn't position anyway.
Thought so. No, you were unlapping me.
Yeah, it was. No. It's just changed now.
Now it has.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh no, it
took a
has.
while.
Okay.
Took a while.
Okay.
I think I may have just hit my pit limiter on the replay as well, because Jacko's now a second behind me.
Have you changed buttons?
I reckon if you go back to the top of the mountain, I reckon I pit limited myself.
Did you switch off the ignition or what happened? It's split
I
limit.
just hit the pit limiter.
How far up?
The next corner. Yeah, it's just going down the hill somewhere. A little like left-hand kinky bit up at the braking points.
Oh yeah.
How did you do that?
I was unmuting myself on Discord and I hit the pit limiter.
Okay.
Actually, I want to do something soon. I want to see the speed difference of everyone. Oh yeah, there. Wow.
There
And to the, yeah, and Yakko's like, oh yeah, I'm coming.
we go. He's sniffed
I'm catching.
blood.
Got a sniff of blood in the water there.
And then I just pieced out in the straight again.
What are you doing?
Hello, sneaky man.
Hello, Mr. Golfer.
Okay, so what I want to do is, hang on, who's up? I want to get guys coming through Skyline. So who's closest? Australia? No. Nope. Okay, probably. Where's Phil? There. So Bob will be first. So basically, on the exit of not Skyline, the exit of this corner here, when you hit the ripple, or the end of the ripple. So I'm going to stop it right there. Okay, so Bob's doing 208 Ks.
You want the speed going down the mountain?
Okay, who's that? That's Stephen DiMazzo. He's doing 217. Next car is... This is Maverick. We'll see what he's doing.
A lot quicker.
222. Next car will be Uncle Joe. And then Australia right behind him by the look.
Good position.
So Uncle Joe's doing 207. Australia, 215.
I reckon he's probably faster than that. He's probably slowing up a bit for Joe.
That's tennis, 221. So pretty much on par with Mav there. This will be Vota.
And a gear down on
223. BMW, wow. Adrian.
A question
Yep.
for your stream.
Yep.
How do you know when you're looking at the Twitch? And
Yep.
You've got like little icons of people down the side.
Yep.
How do I get you up there? Because I have you followed, but I've got like random.
mine shows, but I would have no clue how to do it.
Followed channels. Okay. Oh, it is there. It's just it greyed out of mine. Oh, doesn't matter. Never mind. I just couldn't tell. I was looking for your beautiful face or the little Crossy logo. It's
Doesn't
the
exist.
It's the OnlyFans. In fact, no one couldn't see it. Fucking old man.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's the one. So Adrian's doing 202. Next car will be me. 222, so same as Mav and Vota. Who's that? Alex with a damaged car though. 203. Man, you were struggling. That poor.
Yeah.
Yep. Harrison.
So unbalanced.
Yeah.
You're risking it touching that fucking bum.
216. That's all right. Who's behind you? Oh, Yaka.
Yeah, damage there.
216.
Oh, I see his bonnet was flapping. What pace was I going through there?
I'm just about to see actually. Here you come now.
Oh, okay.
You're next.
Mad Bull.
There's a gorilla.
Gorilla. Mad Bull's the other one. I've had about 40 people. I posted up a screenshot of it. I've had about 40 people asking me how I got the stripes and shit all lined up.
Holy shit. Oh, Gunther wins that competition.
Yeah.
226.
What lap was that?
Wow.
This is lap 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't going overly quick at that point. To be fair, I think I tried to get through there almost at 2:30.
Bloody hell.
I think they must do this exercise in qualifying.
We can do.
My qualifying, I did my exercising by stretching my legs like a ballerina up on those nice concrete walls there. Just put your foot up there and you like really stretch into it, but then bits of my card keep falling off.
Are you a wall riding?
Yeah, I was scratching that itch. I could.
It's guerrilla
going from
warfare.
a really nice warm up in the practice, and then could not even get half a lap together. It was so far off the pace. It was like 0.8 off.
Hey. Man, that thing was so quick, eh? So what was your... go back. What was your top speed down Conrod?
I didn't have that tuned for pace. I had it tuned.
282.
Yeah, usually 280, 281, something like that.
Yeah, the Mercedes was just 281. I
Okay.
think was its max.
I mean, I've got a different setup.
Whoa.
Which-
Did you stop on your pit bay okay, Cheesehead?
Nah.
Jesus.
I can't get it out of my head now.
It just sounds so like mean.
It does, eh?
Alex has left the room.
At least I'm handsome.
That's true. You're a handsome cheesehead. I don't actually know. I don't know what you look
my
like.
other setup has me hitting before the kink going down Conrad. I'm on the rev limiter at 284,
Oh yeah.
but it's not so good over the top.
Oh!
Well, actually, it seems okay over the top. I just eat tire all the way across the top, and I gave up on it.
There's a problem with the
Now
stream.
running wing too.
Yeah. We've got the stream going, I'll react to something, but you don't see it for another few seconds. You're like, oh, what's going to
Yeah, we
happen?
get delayed reaction.
Yeah.
And I've learned to turn off the audio in the stream so I can actually
Yeah.
make sense of what's being said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hit the wall again there, Yarkin?
Oh, I've hit it so many times, but just sort of
Yeah.
brushed it.
I think the
Hang on.
next lap he
So-
dies.
So I didn't get to ask you, so Jacko, when you hit me, did
Oh,
you
it's
just
close.
drive the rest of your stint?
Yes.
Right. Because I lost 5.5 minutes driving back to the pit, getting fixed and driving out, like looking at my 2 lap times. Of my in lap and out was 9 minutes instead of like 4 minutes and 6 seconds.
That's a cool
But-
camera shot.
No, I just
Okay.
went to see if I was okay at that point. I just went for it.
Yeah.
Right, I lacked so much straight line speed. I couldn't keep up with Harrison down the straight.
Yeah,
But then I had about a minute's worth of damage at that point.
Yeah, so I got other than that crash, I didn't get a single millisecond of damage in the whole race. I did spin once, but which was a bit of a fluke that I didn't.
It's this lap.
yeah.
This lap you will get your own back, Gunther. On this lap, if you watch this replay now.
So you got the run on me, but I'm just pulling away because he has no straight line speed.
Yeah,
I was gonna say you looked like you got out of T1 really well, and
yeah, I just couldn't pull up next to him.
your shoelaces are flapping too much in the breeze there, going up the straight.
Don't worry, he's about to die.
Big time. Go like Hadicam view, Steve.
I do remember hearing this come across on the radio.
Yeah, it was like bad luck.
Oh! That gave it away, didn't it?
Oh, even Pella got some grass there.
Yeah, I was looking behind me.
Yes. Oh, so did you clip the right hand first before you hit the left hand?
I think.
No, he hit the left and
Oh,
that
you
put him
missed
into
that
the
one.
right.
Just 2-1.
I
Yeah.
tried to, so here I thought I can drive away, but it just got worse.
You can see the steering's not looking good.
Yeah, so
Whoa! Oh, you hit the ripple, the bump. That threw you around.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know about that. God.
yeah, and then I couldn't get my car back into the pits.
so what I learned
Right.
is the reason I drove my car back was that if I drive back, that completes my lap. If I skip there, that lap doesn't count.
Yeah.
I tried to do that, but it didn't want me to.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I tried to drive back after my crash.
Oh,
but
Jake.
failed.
That was a biggie.
Oh,
Boom.
Yeah, sorry Gunther about that that incident. I was going into the corner. I was busy adjusting my brake balance, and then as I looked up, I missed the brake point,
yeah.
and then I saw you guys, and I tried to steer away from it, and then the back end just went.
Yeah, that's right.
This is what happens when you're
Why were you
racing.
that slow?
What was the real bugger about that though is the impact I had with Stroud. We both spun around and neither of us took any damage, so we're both just sitting there going, "I'm losing places." That's the only thing that was actually going through my mind, and I was already shitty. And then, and then I just looked and saw this black bastard car coming at me. I'm like, oh fuck! It's like let go of the steering and just took the hit, and then yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I could hear you get pissed off. I'm like, oh, it's not talking.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like,
Fuck.
I was a bit pissed that because as I said before, like the real issue when we touched initially is as soon as we came together, I instantly lost all my rear grip, So I just started rotating, and then by that point I was like, I don't know what to do here, and then I just felt the second hit from behind, just spun me. But I think because I'd actually lost my rear grip, that actually helped when I got the tap. I just went right round in a circle, and then just kind of slid round. And in the replay, it looked like I hit the back of my car hits the arm coat, but I literally was looking at scrolling through my thing, and it said
Almost
no
put it
damage.
aside because of it.
And as soon as I stopped scrolling, I looked up,
Okay.
and you come around to fix that for me. Holy shit! I had a 159, I think it was, a 149 damage.
Yeah, Jake,
Without
that
tyres.
looked like a big hit into the wall up top there, Jake. So Jake was watching. He's watching the stream. Isn't that Porsche hit the wall? Man, I had screen issues like frame rate, and it's because I had the stream open. If I got it playing in a browser or on OBS and I can see it, then it's using up the graphics capabilities. Yes. So I've got to minimize them and just have my chat open. So then it frees up the FPS in the game again. But it's yeah. But it was going okay, and all of a sudden it just did it. It's a bit of a pain. Here comes Maverick for his first stop. Or one and only stop, maybe. How many did he?
He only did one.
Yeah, one.
Yep.
So that's like.
And I pitted after him. I stuck with my strategy. I didn't change my fuel.
Yeah.
But I accidentally forgot to turn my tyres off, so it changed my tyres, which added another 30 seconds of pain onto my first pit stop.
Yeah.
But of course, those were my afternoon tyres, so they weren't even the right tyre pressures for the first stint. So I struggled with that as well. So I had super cold tyres.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem to matter. Like, he missed his pit stop day too.
Yeah, I saw that.
I did as well.
So Harrison, you did well, man. You got yourself up in a second.
Yeah, that's when both are left. After he left, I did my pit, basically, because I had no fuel.
But I looked at, like, if I didn't spend 5 minutes in the pits, well, lose 5 minutes because of that, I was a lap ahead of Maverick.
I missed my pit box by about 2 millimeters, and it still dragged me back about 30 meters for some reason.
I kind of just got used to
So
that now.
Maverick's just gone, so he had like a 30 second lead. That's crazy.
Like an extra 10 seconds in the pits if that happens.
My one seems to, well, I must get it pretty close. Like, it's only if I have to restart my car, then I've totally screwed up, obviously. But mine seems to just be a up, round, drop, and then I'm up. So I lose like 3 seconds. I get that quite often, but no major ones.
Here comes Jake to pit.
Using ACC drive really helps.
So Jake was in third at that point too.
Yeah, I was lucky he pitted behind me, otherwise I would have had to pass him on track.
Amazing, like looking. Yeah, sorry.
I told Joe to slow down too, because like when I'm trying to get past him when he's lapping, he's fucking too fast on the straights.
He
I
was
like,
rapid,
come
man.
on, Jesus! Getting frustrated. I was like 3 seconds a lap faster, but and the times I got in the straights, he was actually going too bloody well.
Well, here's Bob in Australia racing for position. Bob's real hard to get. He tells us that he's real hard to get past. He can defend really well. He's a clean driver. He's good.
I come out of the pits about 9 seconds ahead of Stroll.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because you pitted before I did. Because I think I was the last person to pit, like on normal strategy. Because I was a lap or so after Mav. Because Mav came out of the pits, his pit stop, and we were side by side, and I was still doing another lap. But when I did my pit stop, you were, I think, like 4 seconds behind me, maybe even more. And I was like, shit, I'm on cold tyres, and you're already rotating.
Nice
like,
pass, Charlie.
This is going to be hard.
That was a good pass. I need to show you something. It's Alex's car without any damage.
For a minute.
Well, for a minute.
For a few laps, it's gonna be again.
Christina Orange.
So is that who's behind you, Yaku? No, it's Tennis. Oh, okay, he was a lap ahead, I see. Ignoring blue flags.
I'm not ignoring them, there's no safe bet.
Nah, there's nowhere to, yeah.
Yeah, I let him
I was just being a
pass
smart
on
ass.
straight, I guess.
Yeah.
To be fair, you've got to expect that driving through this, there's no point getting right on the arse of a car that is slower than you. Just more than likely they'll make a mistake and then you're both in trouble anyway. So.
Yeah, or you'll
I always-
force them
yeah,
to
I-
go quick error mistakes.
Exactly. Or they're just looking behind because they can see you there.
Yep.
You're better off to close up on that last 2 corners just as you're coming into Forest Elbow, so then you're close. Because at the same time, you don't
let
want
them
them.
go.
You want to be able to just get it. You want them to stay foot flat and just get a nice draft off them. That's ideal.
Yeah,
Like
you want
maybe, yeah,
and lift off just off the little right hander.
yep, yep. So on my faster setup on that kink, I can be like on the limiter, but as I said, it doesn't work over the top of the mountain. And when Crosby said he was running full wing and going quicker, that's when I started clicking mine up. But I was still only running like wing 7 of 12.
You know, if you take wing off an outcast, they don't gain that much. You gain maybe like a tenth or 2 tenths, maybe 3. It's not worth the instability in the corners versus the extra stellar speed that you get.
Okay, so Mav's getting 285 down the straight.
It's fine. I was running max front wing and rear wing. So it was a bit sketchy over the top with all the speed I was carrying.
Traction 8 and 11. Wow, that's quite high, eh?
7 and 8's normal for the Fezzer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the old Ferrari
Was 9, wasn't it? Yeah, 7 to 9 in that range.
7, 8, 9.
But it has a heap of them, so it makes quite a difference.
I think I was
So-
just getting to 80.
When we do these longer races, what we need to do is, one of us at least, needs to put a hotkey, like R, and you push it when you're in the pits, and it saves your replay.
Hmm.
Then it will make another, and starts a new one. So we don't miss, especially...
Oh, who was that?
Uncle
Bradley.
Jane.
I know, that's Joe.
Uncle Joe. Let's have a look.
I think he started swearing at that point.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
It was a big one.
Ah, the old, yeah, yep.
Yeah, the old stomp on the brakes and goes right instead of left.
Yep.
It's almost like you didn't
You
brake
turn into
early
late.
enough.
If you turn into late, then you get that effect.
Yeah. He was at like 10% braking as well at the braking point.
Oh, he must have escaped back to pits, did he?
Yeah.
Yep, he did. Okay.
His wine brake.
Alright, I don't know if there's any action on track
There,
at this point.
I'll check mine. This is Alex. But it's not a big battle. It's just me driving past Alex because he let me past.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think the only action now you'll see is Trial gaining on me constantly. Really passes me.
Yeah, it's had to
And
be like
then-
a 8-second gap at that point.
Yeah, and then the final 5 or 6 laps there's a battle between 4 of them.
Yep.
How were your tyres, Crosby, at the last like 3 or 4 laps of the last stint?
They felt okay, but the car was a little bit slower. But they felt fine.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they were going off, but they still felt drivable.
Yeah, balanced.
Yep.
Yeah. I just sort of noticed that like when you had to brake into the end of the pond rod, that I was just needing to brake just that smidgen earlier and then just roll around the corners a little bit more before I got on the gas.
Yep,
And
exactly.
and T1 was a bit the same as well.
Yep, exactly
and
the same.
cutting
Yep.
there, yeah. And the only time I didn't, I 360'd the car. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
180'd it actually.
which I saw.
Yes, you almost got.
I swear this is why I crash so much. It looks like I'm pushing the whole fucking race.
I was.
I actually felt like I was sort of sitting at, I don't know, 95%, whatever.
I was pushing the whole time, but I was only getting like 205s. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was never sure that the tyres were going to last, so that's why I never really tried too hard, if you know what I mean. Because I thought
Yeah.
at some point, I had no real experience of how the tyres worked for a proper 45 minutes. Yeah.
So
Mine lasted about 50 minutes, I reckon, my tyres, and then they just died.
So at this point, Gunter, you were 14 or 15 seconds behind, 14, 15. I only noticed you catching me when you got to about 12.
Right, yes, I know it got harder to get closer to you after that.
Yep.
I was very disappointed. I was just sitting there.
Because I had...
You were off you're visually off just, I could see the bottom of your letters on my timing, but I couldn't see what the time was at one point.
Yeah.
And then the very next minute, or whatever, at some point suddenly you're 16 seconds ahead, or 16.9 or whatever. And that's when I said, yeah, did you have a moment or something? And you said yes. And I was like, oh, okay, so you spun and you got a damaged car, but then I wasn't really massively catching you.
Yeah.
And then you said, then you'd pitted. And I was like, okay, right. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can still a lap down at this point, so I'm behind you at the moment, Gunter. On
Yeah,
track.
yeah.
And this is, I think this is the lap where you spin. This one or the next one.
Whatever the last or second to last lap is the only time I spun.
I wasn't that late in the race.
Actually,
Because I did one, or I can tell you which lap it was actually. It's here.
I didn't know what how much fuel I was going to have. I actually put my map down from 8 to 4 at one point, and that's when you started really catching me, Gunter. And that's why I thought, oh wow, no, that's not working. I'll put it back up because I knew I had enough fuel by that point, and that's when the gap stopped coming down so quick.
Well, nice of you to have that option.
But the Porsche looks pretty live through those corners.
Yeah, it was good.
Already.
It was really good to drive through there.
Lap 43 was the lap I spun.
Oh, that's right at the end, yeah.
Because it was the 2-minute 40 lap, and I have no second sector timing.
I must have died very late in this race. And makes me even more depressed.
It's funny to see like a cross section of the track, and all the Conrod it's all downhill all the way. The lowest point on the track is the very last corner, and it's all uphill from there. Everything else is
Yeah.
higher.
So it's a big straight on the car.
Yeah. Yeah, this corner here, that's the lowest point on the track. I don't think there's nothing really... Oh, hang on, who was that?
BMW.
It was Adrian. What do you do? Oh, yep. Same as what Joe did. Just in a different corner.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Literally identical, just mine was worse. I kept going down the hill. He could at least reverse and keep driving.
Unlucky for Adrian. Caleb must have had a bad start. Something happened. He's a good driver.
He crashed 4 times.
Oh, okay. That'll do it. Brendan. He's got lapped.
Yeah, bloody Maverick was on another world compared to all of those.
Yeah, that Ferrari's just a beast in his hands, isn't it? I wonder what setups he uses.
Around Bathurst.
The cheesehead is a nice guy, isn't
He is.
he?
Who's that behind him? Number.
Alex and Bradley.
But I think
Yeah.
Bradley is unwrapping himself
Right.
here.
Brandon.
Didn't let him go that easy.
Yeah,
Because he was
behind you, yeah.
a few laps behind me. Yeah. So I didn't want him to go that easy.
He caught up to me eventually, and I just let it pass straight away.
Man, he was close there.
He's pretty quick around Valencia. I was racing with him before I joined here.
Yeah, he's a good driver. He's got a flashy rain light.
Yeah, all the Ferraris have a blinky rain light. And the BMWs do as well.
I think as soon as he passed me, I got into an accident. I guess. Or I spun.
Yeah.
.282. Okay.
It looks like you had more straight line speed than him. You must have been lower wing.
What was the game we used to play, Gunter, where if you broke... Oh, it was Racer 7. You break your wing off, you actually gain top straight line speed?
Yeah, you went faster.
Yeah, because you lose that drag, yeah.
Because the drag was built into the splitter and not into the body. So I actually got, when I worked that out, I worked out that what you had to do is actually put negative drag in the splitter. So when it fell off, that negative drag,
Transfer.
the minus whatever, 200 newtons of force or whatever, that was running minus that, and then when it fell off, suddenly you got 200 newtons of extra load on the front of the car, of aero drag, and so they changed how Racer 7 worked.
Right. So who's catching who
I got
here
my
now?
accident. Yeah, but I got my accident
Steve on your
after he passed me.
Yeah, he was definitely chasing me, and I didn't realize that until really late in the race.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are racing.
Have you had it yet, Alex, or is it coming up?
This must be coming up. Or was it already there? No.
No, because you're still quite close to him.
Yeah.
There. Oh, ouch. Oh, bad spot.
There you go. And I had there a bad rejoin. Didn't I?
No, I don't think you
That's
did.
fine.
No, you got away with that because it was lucky. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I thought I hit him.
Now, who are we looking at? Oh, Demacio. Oh, he's catching you.
Yeah, these two are racing.
Yeah, he was pretty close. I didn't realize that until about
Oh,
before the end.
That was a catch.
save of the day.
Oh!
That was definitely his.
Let's have a look at that again. That was really well done. I want to see the wheel work in that.
Yeah, put it in the cockpit.
Whoa. Ah, what am I doing? What lap was it? Yeah, right there. Okay. What I was trying to do is click off like that so you could see the wheel better. Yeah. See, that's what you get when you play Dirt Rally a lot, I reckon.
Yeah, well,
Oh, okay. No, Jake was saying, Alex, when he came around, he said, I saw him come over Skyline and shit myself into first gear to make it past.
I thought I hit him somehow. I don't know.
It didn't look like it on the stream at least, but
I have been your net code for you in your screen. It looked
Yeah.
like it, but it didn't happen.
So no penalty for me then.
well, nothing was reported. Put it that way. So
Okay.
it was a total miss. Jake was saying, no, you missed.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Well, I apologized immediately, but Okay. I thought I felt something.
Then
PANORAMA didn't complain about me reversing in the hill and hitting him or stopping him in his tracks.
he's just loving being out here, man. Adrian. I spoke to him again today at work, and he's loving it. A little bit of action here. What's going on?
Give him another couple of thousand hours and it'll be fun.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
Freeway battle.
It's the Gunter
That's
unlapping
in
himself.
the back there. Joe and Bob. That would have been the position, good for Bob just then.
Yeah, so it took us
Yeah.
roughly about another 8 laps to catch him up again. Because we ended up pretty much. I don't know if we caught Jake or not. No, I didn't catch Jake. I was catching him. I think we ended. Someone has crashed.
Me.
Was it you? Yeah, okay. Because Australia ended up second, and I ended up one more up. I'm sure I got 5th, and Gunter got 6th.
Yeah, I dropped a 10th or some shit.
Yep, and
That looked drifty.
Drifty.
As you went through the corkscrew. What do you call it? Dipper.
Dipper. Oh,
Just
it
the
was.
replay made it
Hang
look
on,
that
yeah.
way.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
let's have a look.
that looked real. I don't think it is. I think it's just how all the cars attituded through there. But it did look.
Or
Yeah,
just the angle
Yeah.
braking.
yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just how I think you just throw. I don't believe how close I got to that wall. I thought I was going to hit it quite a few times. Then I realised that's just how it is. Like, that's not even a close one. Like, from inside, I could have sworn the wall was coming through the textures of my car, and I was like, oh, that's clear. Didn't touch it. Didn't
Yeah.
touch it.
Well, I remember doing a lap guide for Ollie and saying you throw it at the wall like you're going to hit it, and the drop
Yeah.
actually gets you around.
Yeah. You kind of you've got nothing stopping you, so the car actually just floats gently off to the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was a
I
few
mean,
Fly
sorry,
through.
I only realized that happening in that wall in my last qualifying, that you can actually do that. So you throw it against the wall, but it doesn't really touch the wall.
Correct. Yes. You think, oh, you go to. I had to stop myself from going opposite lock to pull myself away from it,
Yeah.
and you just realise that you're not going to hit it. I don't think I've ever actually. Oh, maybe once, but I don't think I've ever actually hit it.
There's Yako further up there.
It's that hard to hit unless you already lost it beforehand.
Yako is really pushing. Where's Bob? Just trying to get a lie of where everyone was on track, like in succession. I'm going up towards the top of the grid, so that's Bob. Gunter's ahead of him, but a lap down. Oh, that's interesting. So you're there, and I'm just coming out of the cut. So you were picking me up quite quick there.
Well, Maverick at this point is 40 seconds behind Growl on track, but he's in first, put it that way.
Yeah.
That's how much of a lead he had on everyone.
Tennis is down the bottom of the track. Straley's heading up for the cutting. And Harrison's right. You guys are pretty close at that point. That's probably the closest in the game.
Yeah.
For position.
Yeah, he makes
You guys
pass.
are. Yeah.
Then I have my moments.
Straley was flying, man.
Did he overtake you? Paris?
Sorry?
Did Straley overtake you?
Yeah. At this point, I think I had like 8 seconds of damage.
Jake said
I slam into that J car purple barrier,
yeah.
like in with my door.
Sorry, Jake said he had a praying about now sometime. See if we can find it. Well, do you know whereabouts on track it was, Jake? The gap between closes from 28 to 22nd. Oh, okay. Right. So it's 28 there. I'll keep an eye on it. This looks quite a good battle.
I think he gets me at 1 or 2. My like worst corners is like the last corner and the first corner.
Okay, might just skip ahead quickly. Where's Jake? Over the top. We'll see if we can see if it's this lap. No, you're off the mountain there. In the clear. God, the physics have gotten so good in these games, haven't they?
Yeah.
You saw the suspension moving and yeah, it's just so cool. Every lap, man, a squiggle out of that cutting.
Yeah, it was such a shit corner. I think I go too wide and end up on the high side of the track.
Yep. But all the cars handle different. You got to drive them a little bit different through there, I reckon.
There's so many times that I accelerated way too quickly out of the elbow and almost smacked that wall coming out of the elbow.
It did a couple of times for myself.
Never hit the wall at the elbow, but close.
Elevation changes are awesome, man.
Good time for Apple TV to give me an ad.
What ad did you get?
Some TV series on Apple TV.
I'll pause it for you. Let me know when you're back up.
I'm back now.
Okay.
I've got a Wellington.nz.
You got New Zealand ads
I haven't had an ad since I started watching.
because you're probably subscribed.
No,
Yeah, then I
I'm
couldn't.
I'm too cheap for that.
No, I bought a handful of ones and dished them out at random. And I think you got one, Gunter.
It says to subscribe. I have to
Okay.
click.
So no.
Yeah, there you go. You got me on my worst corner.
So I know Matt got one, Gladiator.
Nice drive here though.
You got a fucking great drive off that corner. Oh, did you tap him then?
Yeah, no.
You did.
I did on my screen.
Alright. Look. Yeah.
Oh, that's minus 20 points right there.
No, only 10. It's not on the lead lap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's minus 50 points right there.
We need to watch
You're not
this.
doing a good enough
Do
job.
we double the penalties because it's double the points?
No, you didn't do a good enough job.
I should have hit him harder.
Yes.
I like how the cars get all dirty as well.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Not just-
making up.
Yeah, there was definitely contact. Didn't look like it, but you could see the car jumped. You watch Charlie's car jumps.
Yeah.
I'm drafting.
Clip.
Well,
So-
visually it doesn't give any.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it didn't.
No, it's just the bumps in the road. You look at the
Yeah.
front suspension as well.
Going over the jump, the hill.
And then we'll go back to Jake's. Jake's had his incident. We'll look at it. I'll wait for you guys to settle, and then we'll go back.
And you almost had him there.
Bugger.
Almost.
And
So-
then
I think I hit that tire.
Yeah,
wall.
tap the wall.
So he kind of walks away at that point, does he?
Yeah, I die in a minute. This is where I crash. So
We'll cover that in a moment then.
not again.
Where did Jake go off? His car looks okay here.
I think it's the next lap or this one because you can see the gaps in the lap times when they get longer
Yep.
on the replay.
That was squirmy.
Might be the next lap. Because I was catching him. Alright.
I go back ahead of Stroll. Oh, did you rewind it? Never
Yep.
mind.
Yep.
I was confused.
So where did you spin?
Where you saw it last night. Downhill braking
Just-
point.
Yeah, just as you go underneath the banner.
That Mercedes looks a bit lazy on turning. Did it feel okay?
Yeah, it was just damaged.
Oh, right. Yep. Fair enough. Oh, it's a bitch there, isn't it? Every time you go through there, man, yeah, your balls tighten up.
It's been next one. I don't know, what does the replay line say? I'll tell you how many miles away I am. Death.
Phil's on the way up the mountain. Damn, that thing was
Yes, it is.
just hooked up.
He was actually gaining on me in Stroll.
It must be this lap where Jake has his fuck up.
And the thing is, the
little
way
tap.
the cameras were positioned, nobody looked slow.
Yeah.
No. We touched the wall there and he just scratched.
They have improved that a lot. I think it's so much better now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little tap might be 0.1 or 0.2 of a second, like if you just brush it.
0.8, if you did that, you would be sent across the whole track.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Escaped
You'd have
another.
front damage, rear damage. The opposite side of the car would have damage.
I wonder if this is the lap where Harrison throws it away.
Probably.
Every race I've crashed in a Mercedes has been on that corner, man. That you went on, coming off Skyline.
I died a lot there. Didn't die a single time actually in practice. I was the only corner that never died on.
It's the Eau
Every
Rouge or
other
Radeon.
corner.
It's the Radeon of Bathurst. Oh, that was
Joe.
yeah. Sort of come across him pretty quick.
But turning in here later, that was always my about there. The Merc would just suddenly decide randomly to just let loose.
It doesn't. I've noticed it doesn't like random little bumps.
Yeah.
Like if you touch that curb turning into that left-hander before the hill, it would kill itself.
Hmm.
So I had to stay off the curb.
Looks like we're close, Harrison.
Yeah, we were close because of Joe held up Strahl a bit. But
Awesome,
he drove
considering
away again.
how late in the race it is and how close you are for that same position.
Yeah.
Just gonna catch Jake's prang.
I was having fun a lot, and then I wasn't.
Oh, mate.
I was having a lot more fun than Snetterton, put it that way.
God damn, that's steep. That wall rub might have been it. Oh, okay. The last incident slamming the cutting on the second to last lap. Okay, cool. Oh, you were catching him back up, Harrison.
It was just because of Joe,
Oh, okay.
so I could stay in his slipstream. I think I probably also had the aero wash braking down the hill, so unsettled the car a bit more than usual,
Yep.
and then launched it.
I thought of Joe today. I read a story in the paper that in Australia, in the desert somewhere, a woman survived for 5 days on wine alone.
Nice. Now make sure to take your goon sack into the outback with you at all times.
Damn, that was close.
She would be happy alone.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yep, def. And then I sort of reversed into Adrian, or that's his name.
Well, that was close.
Oops.
I tried to do my 7-point turn.
Oh, was that Kramer?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Adriana, nowhere to go, and then a black.
Yeah,
Who was
that
that?
was Finnis.
Didn't say him, so he did well to avoid. Oh, you had to escape back to pits, did you? The car was that bad.
Yep. I couldn't turn around.
Ah, bugger, man. Gutted, and you only had like, 4 laps to go.
Yeah, I would have just continued driving. Because if I drove back up the mountain, I would have got disqualified.
Alright.
I was at like the downhill point of the mountain, so it didn't have the torque to like do a 360, 180.
Oh, yeah.
So I was fucked.
Great camera angles, these.
Oh yeah, it was Ferrari 123.
Oh, shit, I didn't even realise that. Yeah.
Then I think it was Porsche, Lamborghini, Porsche. Did you get in front of Bob the Yakko?
No.
No. Yeah, they go all
I
the.
don't know how far I was behind him, to be honest, because I couldn't work it out the one time thing, and I didn't know if I was catching him.
Nearly all the manufacturers were right next to each other. It's just like me and Yakko are the odd ones out.
So you would have been able to see us at that point, Gunter.
What was that, sorry?
So you would have been able to see us when you're driving. So we're in your car now.
Oh yeah, I could see you for
Yeah.
when I was about 10
Yeah.
seconds and down. I could see you all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, so you must spin when I come out of the pits after fixing all my shit.
Yes, yeah. What it was
This
very
okay.
last lap.
Are you
Right?
having a go at me?
Yeah, 2 laps sitting in the pits doesn't seem like that much, but then you look,
Lap or two later.
position just drops after 2 laps. It was ridiculous.
Busy.
It's tough when it's like that because they're racing for position and you're a faster car.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just doing my normally menace from behind. You just sit right as close as you can. Look as big as you can in the mirror.
Yeah, and move to the left all the time. You're braking zone.
It's funny. It's the reason why I do it is not to be aggressive, but it must come across that way.
That's to make the driver in front shit themselves like if I was attacking me.
Yeah, yeah.
I started doing it to Finnis, but like in the opening stages of the race when I caught up to it.
Yeah, because I'll show you
On
like
every corner.
it's so I can. So when you're behind someone, probably not in this case, but like quite often you're so close you can't see your braking mark. So you pull out a little bit so you can see past the car in front to where your braking mark is, and then you know where it's going to come.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's not trying to be aggressive or show the face, but it does have an effect on the guy in front as well. So it's a double purpose.
Yeah, so I sit there like Brozzy does, all the way down, or I'll even deliberately weave out to do that, and then I can see.
Yeah. So
And obviously, if they make any mistake, you know where your brake point is. You just roll around it like normal.
yeah, that was last minute thing. Yakko said, "Go through." I was like, "Whoa."
Bunch of your slipstream up the hill.
It's like, whoa. Yeah, he wanted the slipstream. So him and Caleb were back in.
Yeah, I thought I was. If I let you pass there, it'll let me lose the least time against Taylor behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you let him pass on the straight, okay, they would have just followed Crossy's slipstream
That's
up
fine, yes.
past you.
And I ran wide on that corner and held you up anyway.
Yep.
For the brake, checking for the brake point and watching the guy go too deep has been my number one overtaking move on LFN. Yeah. That's the one. You put your car in the mirror, right in the mirror. Bit of Ron Burgundy there. Eh?
That Lambo got a bit squirrely.
Works 75% of the time. Works every time. Where was Gunther in all this? Because he was catching. Right, so he's coming up right at the top of the mountain now.
Yeah, so you know when you're going up Mountain Straight,
I'm going through the
and there's a
S's.
little riser?
Yeah.
You guys were just about to go over the top of that as I was already around T1. So it wasn't massive, but...
Yep. So when you were coming off the Forest Elbow, you should have been able to see us quite easily then going up the other side.
Oh yeah, yep.
Let's have a look. We're coming out of it now. Through here.
You have to get around this kick.
Easily, yep. Yep, there we are.
It didn't take me long to close up half of that, and then ran out of laps. Just
Yep.
needed another 30 minutes driving. Would have been good.
Yeah, because you would have had to pick off
Those Spinnerino.
Kalo and Yako as well then. Who were battling.
Yeah, I seemed to get past everybody pretty swiftly. There's only one time I got held up where you got past somebody and I didn't.
Yeah.
So that there was getting quite tempting.
Lap says 41.
Yeah, see back there, watch, you just...
I'm just coming over the rise.
Yeah, you can see it, eh? You're just popping your head over there in the background.
This is where Halo told me and Rob shut up. He was battling with Yako.
Damn, that's a good battle, man. He's a good driver, Kalo. He's
Now
fast.
only that little straight there is the difference. It's down
Yeah,
to
what?
like 4 seconds at this point.
One mistake from them and you would have caught them, but
Oh, coming up the hill. Oh, into the wall. Those Lambos looking good though, eh?
sometimes
This-
if you hit a wall just right, it pinballs you though, and you actually go faster.
But I mean when I say looking good, I mean they're looking speedy. They're looking on point.
Oh yeah. At least they're drivable, unlike from 0.09 through to 1.8.
Yeah, buckets.
Actually, they weren't terrible at 1.8, but they were so different than the Porsche, which is what I was driving. I really struggled. They oversteered on the way in and understeered, then oversteered on the way out, which is quite a difficult combination to work on.
So when you were extremely happy, I let you pass Gunter.
Yeah. Oh, I was just rolling.
So Jake had a big
You were-
moment here somewhere.
You were a long way down by that point, weren't you?
I was
Wise. Yeah.
It was 3 laps behind Steve, who just passed me. Kalo Steve.
Camera's too slow. What's he doing?
This is about where you have your thing out at the moment.
Oh, yeah, going up the cutting. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. The only time I got any kind of slip going out of the cutting. So, yeah, I lost 30 seconds.
Oh, let's watch that.
Might be one more lap. It must be.
Where's Cheesehead? There he is. Coming down the mountain. He'll be coming down the mountain when he comes.
I'm rolling.
Got Bob on his tail.
Yep. Bob Laycock. Looking a bit lonely. We need. Yep, there's where the action is. These boys.
For Bob saying he's one of the back runners most of the time, he'll be racing with Joe. He did well.
Yeah. Yep.
So look how close it is now. They're almost equal spacings between Jacko, Stephen, and myself.
Yep. So it's 40,
Really-
42
really
laps out
close down
of
here.
45 on our one.
You get-
Coming down here, I was like, now I'm going to get in trouble because I was catching him.
Did you get arrow wash from the other Lambo? Is that why you spun?
Going up, actually, I didn't. I chose not to look at it, but I guess it didn't really cost. It just cost me some time. It didn't make any difference in my track position. But I don't think it was that close. Maybe it was. I can't remember now. All I know is that it was the first time putting the throttle down and cutting. I just lose traction. And my normal problem was I was bogging down and not getting motion. That would be the number one issue I had. So who knows? Problem was that Lambo wasn't much difference in speed when you got around a corner. So the only gains I made was under brakes and getting out of the corner, and then we're just obviously pretty much matching. I think he was running the same wing as me. But from 4 laps ago, where these guys were almost out of view, I was doing alright.
No, I think we did pretty good to come back that far, Gunter, 15-6.
Oh yeah.
We
So
were
I
like-
actually didn't know what happened to you originally.
Oh, right.
It really knocked you back. So here I'm about to come round,
Oh!
and that was it. Just broke loose.
Okay.
And then I,
Okay.
Which,
then I
as I'm
spun
saying,
you.
what's so weird is this corner here when I come in, the biggest struggle is to stop it bogging. I never had problems with loss of traction.
Yeah, that's really weird, eh?
Yeah,
And-
like I was pointing in the right direction, everything's going well.
And then I
I'm not even using a heap of throttle or anything like that.
got
Hey
it.
guys, I have to go. I have to go to work.
Okay.
I saw my schedule on Monday. Is it anything possible to get it a little bit earlier? Or
For the actual races.
yeah, Valencia.
Well, that's a difficult corner to recover from, I can say.
I know if you make it earlier, Kayla won't make it. I don't think Gunter will make it, will you? Because you work.
Okay.
No, it's my day off, but
Okay.
but other people who are like Queensland, well, yeah, we're probably the best. But if you go,
Well, I have to go at
yeah, I'll have a look.
11:15. So it takes me about. Well, the races go to in my time 12 o'clock,
Right.
but I have to go at 11:15. So
I think
just a question.
next
Many
race
does
is
how it
our-
does go.
Alright, here's Maverick taking the win.
You can always just make it your skip round, Alex. I've
Yeah.
got one more lap. to-
Tennis coming home third, 2 laps down. That's Brandon Webley in 12th, 2 laps down as well. Across the line to finish. Uncle Joe in 14th, he's 6 laps down. Then Jake was in 4th. It says plus 1 lap, so there's 1 lap down, I think, or you're still on the lead lap. Might have been on the lead lap, probably because, or maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, all you guys had good recoveries from that first.
Yeah, so we must have been a lap down. And there's me, and Gunter. So Yako was in 8th, an extra lap behind. And then Kalo was in 9th.
A bumper in it.
Adrian in 13th.
We've lost our SGP Championship thread on Discord. It's gone. I was just trying to find it to have a look at the.
Yeah,
You sure you still have it minimised?
Nah, it's not. Hasn't been there for a while.
I was looking for it earlier as well.
I
So
thought
it was
you
there
would-
yesterday because it had that little extra, one that starts.
Nah, it
So
wasn't
guys,
there.
see you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, Alex.
yeah.
See you, mate.
It wasn't there yesterday.
Well, when the race started, it popped up the little sub channel it makes because of the event that was in there. Because I saw that come up because it pinged me.
Yeah, it's definitely gone.
No, I'll make anyone.
Okay.
No, it pings you from the SGP casual series.
That's weird. I haven't touched it. Anything here?
I thought it was changed to ACC General.
No, that was ACC General and the ACC one. I dragged it in there. We also lost Rainlight Racing chat. That's also gone.
That is interesting. Are you guys going to do laps on Valencia or?
Yeah, I'm going to jump on
I'm
this.
going to do a couple and then go to bed. It's getting late over here, but yeah, I'll do.
I've already done mine and
I've got me
got work tomorrow, so I'll head off and I'll see you all later.
Sounds good. Bad luck on the race, man. It was looking to be a good result.
It was going to be then disappointment.
Mm.
You know, it happens.
Yep, it does. A long way to go yet too. So that's all fun as long as you're enjoying yourself. That's all that matters, eh?
Yeah, that's it.
It's the idea.
Alright, I'll catch you all later.
Sweet. See you, man.
Yeah, bro.
Which server again? The one that has quick races or the
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
Okay, I'll see you guys there in a bit. I'm just going to switch on my PC.
Okay. Sure, got to set up for this. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Oops. Sorry.
Trying to relearn. Haven't been on this track for ages because I've been busy doing other stuff.
I've only done
No wheel.
10 laps or 12 laps or something like that.
Options, controls. My wheel's not picked up.
I'm not going to make another Rainlight Racing chat one. I'll just leave the ACC General one.
Yeah. Controls, there we go. Right.
Alright, yeah.
Hey, sorry guys, I'm going to give this a skip. I'll be on again tomorrow night.
All good.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, no, see you, mate. Steering.
So I ordered that PC, so it should be here in, I don't know, maybe a week.
Oh, yeah.
I did pucker a little bit when I pressed click on the credit card.
I bet. What the hell? Hang on. I need to leave and come back in again.
Alright.
My wheel's doing weird stuff, man. You know how you had nothing and then at 90 degrees it had force feedback, but it was really tough?
Yep.
That's what mine was just doing.
Yeah, I don't know what's... They obviously fixed something, but it's very hard to learn new cars, new track.
Yeah.
Well, new cars, new physics, and yeah, maybe it's probably going to be my track I drop
Yep.
that first round.
Kill the stream there. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the sponsors. And everyone else. Get involved. Do it.